Listen. I am late. I don't think I've ever been this late. I need you to click, tag, and share. But I've come to the conclusion. I've come to the very serious conclusion. I've come to the conclusion that I can't watch babies no more. I've come to the conclusion, Apostle Freddie Gooden and myself have come to the conclusion that after a certain age, God knew what he was doing when he said that you are done with your childbearing age. Because Navi, Chanel, my little Nana, my grandbaby, in the spiritual realm, she's my grandbaby, but she is actually my godchild because biologically I don't have any grandchildren. I have programmed my children to have all the fun in the world and to see the world. And don't you dare come in my house with those little disrespectful things called children. I push it down their throats. Don't even have them until you can afford them because I don't do grandma duties. So that's why I don't have any biological grandchildren. And, Apostle Fred's little babies, Trinity and TJ, they're wonderful. But my godchild kicked my tail. So that's why I'm late, because I could barely roll out of bed from the jumping in the wading pool, I ain't chased a bubble in years. Shut up, Corey. Listen, Corey got grandchildren, him and Terry. Oh, she's so cute. But she's so cute from way over there. When you have grandchildren, and I need you to wake your daughter and your son up, and they know good and well that you really are tired, you're not a free babysitting service. So this means all of you who have children and you expect your good older parents to watch your grandbabies, use an indemnified liar. If you ain't gonna play Betty Lou from down the street, who is the neighborhood babysitter, why would you do that? Why would you take good for granted for your grandchildren? I ain't chased bubbles. 1,900 folks under the sound of my voice. Iris is laughing. Michelle, you're wrong for that. I ain't chased bubbles in years. Rufus, I don't chase bubbles. I chase demons. I was chasing bubbles. My back hurt. My leg hurt. I think a sciatic nerve done surface. I don't chase bubbles. I told Sean not yet. You're right. He bet. Yeah, Sean. I don't chase bubbles. I want to speak to the white women of the world. Every one of you under the sound of my voice, whether you incognito part of CCM or not. Y'all crazy to be trying to have these kids at 49, 50. I'm 49, shops closed. Oh, thank God. Listen, I had a full hysterectomy and wore white for about 3 years. Child of shop. Baby, I'm not, no. And she was just, I like the song Baby Shark. In fact, it's one of my ringtones, but I don't want. Oh, that's why I can only do this once a year. Yeah, Mother Adele, I was chasing bubbles, and Fred was just. I got 13. I said, I don't know how many you got. Let me tell you something. The pool was about that much of water. And I had to entertain her, meaning I had to swim. In a wading pool was about up to my ankles. So I had to get in that sucker and act like I was swimming. We swimming. We ain't going nowhere. We're just wading in the water. We swimming. So that's why I'm tired. Y'all better be in Bible study tonight. I don't chase bubbles. Pastor, all of y'all that's leaving your we going to the scripture. Hold on, this is a beat for all the babies. I'm even mad at the baby. I'm mad at everybody because of that. Let me tell you something. When you get a certain age, you shouldn't be trying to have no kids. I don't care if he better. Let me tell tell you something. They got these real live babies. They look real. Go and get you one. In fact, I don't even want one of those. It may be too much work. I don't. If you got a daughter and she keep dropping your kids off at Friday night because she know Hennessy is $5 a pop and she can get in the club before 10 o'clock, you tell her, no, we don't do this. Mommy needs a life now. Get your life and get them people their babies, because they had fun having them, so why not have fun? Good God, today. So I'm tired as we go to Isaiah 9. Happy birthday, Keisha Daniels. Keisha, I joke, it's going to be a serious party down at the Smurf Village because Keisha is the only woman in my space that is shorter than I am. So happy birthday to you, Keisha Daniels, and to everyone that's celebrating birthday. 2,900 people, 2,200 people on the sound of my voice. I'm tired. My whole body hurts. I just threw on something. I said, I couldn't see straight. I was rumbling around in the dark. I said, I stepped over. She got this baby shark thing that I bought her, and it just sings. I stepped on it. I said, no. You won today, devil. You won today. I'm just going to give you that. In jest, might I add, you won today because. Let me tell you something. As you turn to Isaiah 9, God is very wise and wisdomatic because he gave us big people in the form of little cute, tiny, helpless people singing Baby Shark. And he knew he had to do that because if you think about it, your cute little baby, oh, they so cute, so cute. But them big grown folks that's driving you crazy, they told you they was when you pushed them out. God had to give us babies that are cute with no teeth, bald-headed. They don't know no better. And God said, let me present them to you. They gonna grow up. Hold on. Oh, they so cute. Let me tell you something. Fred and I was running around. We was trying to... You know how big Fred is? Big, pow. Muscle. He was around there trying. He said, okay. And we was whispering. How the hell I'm a whisper in my own car? We liked to play. We couldn't play no music. 2003. We couldn't play no music. We could not play music in our car. There was no oldies but goodies. There was no hip hop. There was none of that. It was Baby Shark all the way up 77, and all the way back down to 77, and all the way down. And I said, okay. Let me get my mind ready for the work because my body hurts. Running after a child is like a workout. Never mind the mountains. If you want to lose weight, get a child. Get a cute one like a Navi. Get an active one. You will lose weight and your mind at the same time. A mic drop. Here we go. Isaiah 9. Lord Renee, you shut up. Get your coffee, teas, and me. Let me tell you something. I don't care, ladies. If you single, you dating a man and he want kids, you better make sure that joker is able-bodied to run after them. I thought about it, but child, the reality hit me when I thought about algebra. And I said, algebra? Oh, no, we're not doing it. Child. And I changed a diaper for the first time in over 20-something years. I changed a diaper. How do you do this thing? I know the vein in which I speak. Fred always laugh. Happy birthday to you all. Apostle Fred D. Gooden III is the most amazing man on the planet. He is rare and there is no more like him. So please stop asking his mother, does he have a brother? Does she have another son? I got the last of the Mohican. Pastor Kevin! Pastor Kevin, what's going on? How you doing? What's going on? My beautiful Caucasian brother. How you doing? I thank God for you all. Craig Stubbs, the men on here. I want to give this to the beat. Craig! What's up, Craig? Craig, you and your beautiful wife. Y'all pregnant yet? Y'all pregnant yet? That baby gonna come out with a big, Craig. The baby gonna come out with a big old beard. How you doing? God bless you all. Let's go to Isaiah. A lot of people haven't been on here for a while. But child, I'm tired. I'm going to give you a thus saith the Lord, and I'm going to bed. Thank you, Navi. I love my goddaughter. I love her so much, but I love all of my children. I love children. Please take my jokes and laugh because most of you need a daily dose of medicine because you've been crying all day anyhow. So let's go to Isaiah 9. Can we do that? Can you get your coffee, teas, and me? Because I've got to speak to you about something that all of us need. Nevertheless, it says, nevertheless, there will be no more gloom for those who are in distress. So I want to speak to someone that's going through something right now. I want to speak to those of you and you're in a circumstance or a situation that just looks a little bleak right now, but it's okay. We're going to cry, but we're going to cry with faith. But God is saying, nevertheless, there are going to be times of gloom and distress. In the past, what he did is he humbled the land of Zebulun, he's humbled that place, Zebulun. And the land of, see, this is where I need Apostle Fred. He loves all of these names. Nephal. In fact, come to Bible study tonight. But in the future, he will honor Galilee. So these were places of war. I'm going to say that. Almost like Babylon. These are places of war. Places where, unfortunately, the move of God has to allow things to fall. But in the future, he will honor them like Galilee, by the way of the sea beyond Jordan. The people walking in darkness, what's going to happen is they're going to see a great light. So all of you under the sound of my voice, stay tuned, because God is coming. He says they're going to have light when they have darkness. And it's going to put the darkness upon the living land in a deep, dark place. A light is going to shine as it does in dawn. You have to, listen to me. Those of you who are in a dark place, if you know someone that's in a dark place, if you know someone that cannot see their way, if you know someone that feels like they have no hope, all hope is gone, if you know someone for a season, not a lifetime. See, that's why I have a problem when people come inside of our church, Apostle Fred and I, and they're bound by demons. Understand, they're very real. If you've ever come to Unity Church Charlotte, located at 2818 Queen City Drive, you will see them manifest, because we're not your average church. We're not your average church. We ain't your average church. If you've ever come, okay, y'all cry, I need you to cry with faith. If you ever come to church, those of you saw last Sunday, you're going to see them manifest, because that is a place where God dwells. Everything that Apostle Fred and I do, God orchestrates it for deliverance. I can't speak about nobody else. So those that come in and they're bound by stuff, they're depressed, they're suicidal, what you see is yokes breaking and demons manifesting themselves. I'm sorry if you go down to another church and you don't see it. It's very real. And so what God says, I'm going to put up a place and bondages are going to break. Thank God for Unity Church and CCM. But what's going to happen to you at some point in time, you're going to have to listen. You have enlarged a nation and increase their joy. 2,500 people under the sound of my voice. What God is saying, there's going to be a time where he's going to increase the nations. Increase the nations. And he's going to increase your joy. Hear me. I don't like suicide, because suicide robs you from the opportunity of seeing life get better. And so when you have people who are depressed and suicidal, what you do is you give them something to live for, because they don't have listen to me. So you say, well, next week, you're going to get ready for that trip next week? See, this is how you deal with them. Let's go shopping. I'll pick you up tomorrow. Remember, we're going shopping. So you have to give them hope for a future that looks mighty grim. But God is saying what I'm going to do in this season, despite COVID and people feeling like God has forsaken them. He said, I'm going to enlarge their territory, and I'm going to finally increase your joy. You're going to rejoice before people. And you're going to enjoy and rejoice at your harvest. Gosh, God is good. The harvest is right. He's going to increase your harvest. Now listen to me. As warriors rejoice. Where are my warriors right now? If you're a warrior, what's up, warrior? She just went up the timeline. If you are a warrior, please could tag and share. He said, as a warrior is going to rejoice when divine comes and plunder, meaning those that are looking at you. Okay, now I'm going to set this up before I continue to read. Remember when you was a little girl, a little boy, and your mama gave you a quarter. Now listen to me. Hey, Mother Laura Jackson, that's my spiritual mother. I am 49 years old. Fred, I got it. We're 49. Remember back in the day, Bon-Ton potato chips, right? Remember that? Bon-Ton potato chips. Wise wasn't full of air. We had real potato chips back then. And so you would get a quarter, and you would go get the Bon-Ton potato chips with the lady with the scarf. Remember that? Or you would go get Wise potato chips, the little small one that had the bricks. Remember that? People say, oh, yeah, I'm going back to Brooklyn. She favors in Brooklyn. Jacqueline Carr will be doing a night, and I'm going to give you the rest. So I remember when this girl named Laveda used to go get a quarter, and she would get a quarter, and I would go with her to the store. And because I was not allowed to eat certain things, she used to get the bar-time potato chips. She used to go, nah, 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 you can't have one. You've got people with that same disposition as an adult, 2,700 people under the sound of my voice, and they're teasing you because they got their harvest, but you're still waiting. Huh? And so God is saying, hold on, wait a minute. Don't even get upset about them teasing you. Don't even worry about that. He said, rejoice with them. He said, because what's going to happen is if they keep acting like that, she dropped her potato chip. Remember, people drop stuff and they say, you want some? Remember that? Y'all laughing. Tara said, wow. Remember that? You got people, and you know, whenever somebody drops something that you asking for a piece, remember that? You go, and then they go, oh, you must have wanted it because I dropped it. It's the law of reciprocity. Whatever a man sowed, that shall he reaps. If the Bible said, rejoice for those that rejoice, more for those rejoice. Why would you sneer at somebody's harvest? Why would you be mad at somebody's season? Well, that's not going to work well, because what happened is God says when he divides the plunder, I'm not. You better rejoice, child. 2,700 folks. You better rejoice with somebody that got their harvest. You better rejoice somebody that got out of a dark place. You better enjoy somebody that was depressed and now they're smiling. You better rejoice, Craig. You're laughing because you know it's true. You better rejoice when somebody drive by you and go, and they was looking past. The repo man got them 3-4 times, but God's mercy met them. You better rejoice with somebody that just got off the couch. Some people liked it that you're in that position. Better be careful with me. I feel Cardi B rising up. And God says, what I'm going to do, I'm going to divide the plunder. As for when he did the Midians, they were defeated. You have shattered the yokes and you burned them. The bar across their shoulders. God is saying, listen to me. Craig just went up the timeline. I'm hitting his beautiful wife. I remember when they got engaged. It was years ago. And I remember when they got engaged and he was over there. He's a sharp dresser. And she has these beautiful brown eyes. But when they got married, when he got engaged, I was like, yeah, Craig, yeah. I was very happy. And God blessed me because I rejoiced. I sowed seeds when people get engaged. Their rings still falling, and someone just got engaged the other day. God bless you. She was a good friend of mine. And so what happens is God is saying, listen to me. There's going to be a time where when people are walking together, that unfortunately they're going to... the yokes are going to break. When God breaks yokes, he breaks it for bondage purposes. When things break up, it means God says, I didn't put that together. But I'm so glad that God put people together. He does. Craig, ain't that right? Apostle Fred, ain't that right? And God is saying, I'm going to put people together. He said, but unfortunately, they're going to be people and their yokes are going to break. Those of you under the sound of my voice, God said, my yoke is easy and his burden is light. And so most of you under the sound of my voice, you're holding weight because God didn't put the yoke around your neck. Oh, God, when God puts something together, it's absolutely beautiful. When he puts friendships together, when he puts the spirit of oneness together, it's absolutely wonderful. Most of you got yokes around your neck. You just dragging folks. You just drag. Man, I feel sorry for people that just drag weight with people that they have. Child, when you're with the wrong person, you're going to be dragging them forever. It's a yoke. And God said, please understand. He says, I'm getting ready to break and shatter the yokes and the bar across their shoulders and backs. Because you know good and doggone well that you are dragging folks. Nobody that loves you should have to drag you to get a job. No, that my husband said, thank you, baby. Nobody, I mean, absolutely nobody that loves you is going to pull you down and hold you back. Good. I'm so glad I'm free. Thank you, Apostle Fred. God is saying, I've got to do this. I've got to hurt your feelings to save your life. He said, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put that rod of the oppressor. I'm about to get folks right. See, as much as I love my godchild, I will never get them legs. You know how they say get them legs? Because she's just so cute. I took the punishment because I love her. Every warrior, boots should be... Boots about to go to ground. Lord, if y'all don't go out here and vote, boots going to be on ground again. God bless you, Pastor Cedric. He said, every warrior's boots are going to be used in battle for you. What he's saying right now, 2,900 folks, please tag and share. He said, we're about to go into battle. This ain't, listen to me, Yolanda. This battle ain't yours. It's not. You're fighting something you're not equipped to win by yourself. He says every garment, unfortunately, they're going to be rolled in blood. He said this, it will be destined for burning. It's going to be destined for fuel and fire. That's right. For to us a child is born. Now, why would you say that? Why would you, after saying war and rumors of war and all type of war, why would you then put this in the scripture? I'm going to blow your mind. Hold on. Lady J, God bless you. For unto us a child is born. Get ready, Craig. Get ready. And a son is given, and the government shall be on his shoulder. And he shall be called the Wonderful Counselor, the Mighty God, the Everlasting Father. Listen. And the Prince of Peace. May the Lord add a blessing to the reading of the word. If you allow me for a period of time to tell you, make peace. Why am I saying this? I'm saying this because most of you have a hard time understanding the Prince of Peace. Why would he say this? Why would he speak about yokes being broken? Why would he speak about the government? Why would he speak about war? Why would he speak about boots? And then talk to us about a little baby. Listen to me, because sweet baby Jesus, he did something. Now listen to me. He was called the Prince of Peace. He was called the Prince of Peace and the God of Peace because he knew we were living in a nation filled with war. I'm going to say something and it's going to hurt you, but it's going to help you. You've got to learn how to make peace. Good. Why would you say that, woman of God? I'm saying this because if we look like the God of peace, then peace need to prevail. This is going to get good. You need to click tag and share. Peace has to be made. I've got to say this because y'all ain't living in peace. There ain't peace in your home. Sure ain't peace in your... I want to speak to you about peace in your mind. You have to make peace. Why would you say this? Peace has a price. Hashtag CCM. It is worth every penny. Most of you are killing yourself when you're supposed to have a peaceful marriage. My God. Most of you, listen to me. I got to take this off. It's getting on my nerves. Please, I've got enough paparazzi, but please support your paparazzi vendors. Most of you don't understand that God is saying, watch this. He's saying, if I'm the God of peace, why are they living in a disaster? If I am the God of peace, how come you ain't got peace in your mind? If I am the God of peace and you look like me, why is this world going to hell in a handbasket? Because he said, I've got to send my son in a place that's predestined to go to war. I've got to send my son in a marriage where war has become the new war of the roses. I've got to send my son in a place where folks don't understand the God of peace. Read Galatians 5, because the Bible says that one of the fruits of the Spirit is peace. Most of you under the sound of my voice, with 2,900 folks, oh man, Apostle Fred, they crying. You're crying with, hold on. If you're going to cry, I need you. Listen to me, cry, but cry with faith. Most of you are in communities where there ain't peace. God knows we all in trouble. Y'all better vote because we're living underneath leadership that don't believe in peace. God said, what I've got to do, I've got to send my son so you can understand that he is the God of peace. Now watch this. I got somebody said, yes, teach, yes, teach. If you want peace in your home, you've got to make peace. This ain't, okay, Rufus, they ain't gonna like me today, but it's okay. My husband got my back. Y'all don't understand. You want peace in your marriage, but you already got him living on a rooftop. 3,000 folks under the sound of my voice go click tag and share. Someone said fasten your seatbelts, Alicia. Well, this is what we're gonna do. You are living on the rooftop because you won't make peace with your wife. Would you please get rid of the side chick? Don't even entertain them. Listen to me. When I get Fred's inbox, he don't even answer them. I got some men are faithful. I happen to have one. Listen, y'all don't understand. You want peace, but you won't make peace with your wife. You won't make peace with your husband. There is something about a woman that's just nagging. No man wants a nagging wife. And if you keep it up, you gonna find yourself in an entanglement. Hear me, huh? You want peace, but yet and still, he can't get a meal. You want peace. Would you please understand that God said, if you want peace, you've got to make peace. Hold on, he didn't ask you to forgive him, but you're still holding a grudge. God, you want peace, but you won't forgive each other. See, peace is made. It's just like making a good cake, Mother Cece, or a pie. You've got to invest the ingredients and invest the fruit of the Spirit. Hear me. Make yourself a good fruit pie. That's right, a good peach one. Peach pie. Hold on. Somebody make that, Mother Cece. Y'all don't understand. You want peace with your daughter, but the only thing she wants you to say is, I'm sorry for jacking up your life. Some of you mamas need to say sorry for taking your man. You know it's some trifling women out here. You want peace, but yet and still, you are fighting with your baby daddy still. Oh God, listen to me. You want peace, but you fighting about stuff that don't matter. I had a joker taking me to court for a backpack. Did I say it? This is my truth. Hold on, we gonna get good. I got a joker taking me to court for a backpack, an old HP printer, and a suit jacket. Go figure. When you want peace, you understand that I am not emotionally disconnected to life. I'm going to say this because Fred and I going to talk about it in public. It ain't about the stuff. It's about disrupting your peace. Most of you under the sound of my voice, you ain't got no time to fight with an ex because God said, I'm giving you peace because you lived several years of hell. God, you don't understand. It ain't about the stuff. You need to go click, tag, and share. People laughing. It's okay. It ain't about the stuff. It ain't about your good pair of shoes, sugar. It ain't about the children. She using the children to disrupt your peace because she can't get to you. It ain't about the kids. Somebody's laughing. If you know this to be true, can you please give God a thumbs up because we're worshiping him with our thumbs. It ain't about the kids. She fighting you and don't let you see him because she's trying to disrupt the peace. When you got peace in your life, peace looks very pretty. Peace, you got to understand, making peace means that I've got to go to the attributes of God and display it before men. God, peace be still, God said, because the winds and wave would not behave until God said, peace be still. Most folks that you're fighting with ain't got peace in their mind, so they want you to lose yours. I ain't by myself this morning, Iris. I ain't by myself. We all getting thumbs up. Most of your children ain't got no peace, so they come and move in your house and disrupt yours. Peace is made when you finally get the understanding. It can be had. God, most of you under the sound of my voice, you don't understand. You've got to make peace by forgiving. Hear me. Did you know that the word of the Lord said this in Matthew 5:9? He said, blessed are the peacemakers, for they shall be called the sons and daughters of God. God, peace means this. Peaceful people are blessed because they don't allow you to stress. God, peaceful people are quickly to say, it's going to be all right. It's going to be all right. 3,000 folks click, tag, and share. Go on and tell somebody, DeLon Martin, peace be still. Peace be still. God, understand the old mothers of old, the real old ones back in the day. They would say, baby, child, don't let nobody disrupt your peace. But you allow somebody to come up in your life and disrupt it all. God, I'm so glad. I just got to take a moment to save God. Lord, can I have my moment this morning? Can I have my moment? God, I thank you for peace, Lord. I thank you for peace, God, because I ain't got to deal with sheriffs knocking on my door. I ain't got to deal with, I ain't got to deal with this stuff. I got, you broke the yoke. Some of y'all need to thank God for breaking the yoke. Oh, if God didn't let you dodge that bullet, hey, God, oh, God, you would have been sitting somewhere in a psychiatric ward just bumping. You remember how bumping was, 3,100 folks? You used to be a bumper. Now you a grown adult. no bumping again because your nerves is shot. Run, understand something. Whenever someone comes from war and they suffer from post-traumatic stress disorder, God, somebody under the sound of my voice, you are suffering from trauma. And God said the traumatic experience you had done disrupted your peace. Now you're paranoid. Oh, God, COVID. God, us all living in a place of paranoia. Hold on, be anxious for nothing. But with all things, God says, please put your mind on me. He said the God of peace had to come to a dying world. God, if y'all don't get close to God during this pandemic so God can disrupt what the enemy comes to do, kill, steal, and destroy and disrupt your peace. Some of your peace came 5'9", good looking with a beard. That's y'all. Some of your peace came pow, 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 bundles swinging. But God said, hold on. What I've got to do is I got to break that fetter. I got to shatter that yoke before you lose your mind. I want to speak to somebody. God said, make peace. Hey, God, the word of God said, if it all be possible, he said, make peace with men. He said in the word of God, go with me really quickly to Philippians. Go all the way down to Philippians 5. Can you do that? If you go to no, hold on, wait a minute, hold on. If you go all the way down, I'm going to read it for you, Philippians 3. It says, now listen to me. Not that I have already obtained all, but I've already overcame or came closer to my goal. What they're trying to do is disrupt you getting closer to your goal. Well, what is your goal? Your goal, I'm finally going to get my peace back. Here comes something else. I'm going to finally lose the weight. Here comes something else. I'm finally going to, I'm just going to clean my house. I feel a song. Where's Josh? I feel my song. I need something. I feel my song. I feel my song. Y'all sing. Sing with me, Fred. Blocking. Bless me. Everybody sing. Blocking. Bless me. Your opinions doesn't matter. Your opinion of me don't matter. Blocking blessed me. It blessed me because I ain't got to worry about your opinion. Because I got God in heaven knows peace. I ain't got to worry about what you did or what you think. Because I'm at the God of peace. The Prince of Peace saved me. The Prince of Peace kept you from pulling out your peace. Y'all better get your mind right. Because the God of peace said, I've got to go to a place that got bondages. I've got to go to a place where peace gonna be disrupted. I've got to go because I've got to teach them about me. The Prince of Peace is asking you, would you please come back to me? Y'all don't even understand. He said the world is the footstool. He said, but I'm sitting my son in the manger. He will be called the Prince of Peace, the wonderful counselor. God said to me, he said, people don't understand that you've got to make peace. 2 Thessalonians 3:16 says, now may the Lord of peace give himself to you in peace. See, y'all don't understand. Y'all have to get connected to peace. The mothers of old would have all kind of stuff going on back in the day. 3,200 folks under the sound of my voice. But they'd be sitting there saying it's going to be all right because they understood. They met the God of peace. Understand the God of peace will put you in a place that men don't understand. Watch this. God said to me, he said, the peace of the living God I leave with you, John 14. He said, I leave with you that you can overcome the world. You can't, you cannot overcome the world full of calamity with strife. Because what happens is it gets worse. You've got to allow the God of peace to combat the strife. God, you have to understand that the God of peace is present. I need to ask you, are you reaching to him? 3,200 folks under the sound of my voice. You have to make peace. Watch this. Anytime you are making something, it requires an ingredient. Okay, someone said, okay, it requires an ingredients. Someone say ingredients, ingredients, ingredients. I need everybody under the sound of my voice to please put fruit in your comment section. You're going to put fruit in the comment section because God said, learn Galatians 5, peace, love, joy, patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness. Most relationships are in an entanglement. The requirement for a peaceful marriage is faithfulness. Don't believe that entanglement lie. And so God says, even though you're entangled, I'm going to break the yokes of bondage. So the shatters and the fetters and whatever got you confused, God said, now I'm going to make peace. He said, keep your mind on me. Why would he say to keep your mind on him? Because the mind is the battlefield. It simply means some folks ain't right in their mind. They have you all tripped up thinking stuff, believing all kind of craziness because they ain't got a peaceful mind. Because to get peace, you got to understand and eat the fruit. Watch the fruit. Peaceful folks is bliss. Peaceful folks don't start no mess. Peaceful folks don't care what's going on in your house. Peaceful folks are encouragers. Peaceful folks need encouragement. Peaceful folks see the light at the end of the tunnel. Peaceful folks say it's going to be all right. But stressful people, they just Debbie Downers. They don't see the forest for the trees. They don't understand what it is to make peace because they always got stuff started. God, peaceful folks eat the fruit because it bears witness. Y'all get it? Peaceful people understand that I ain't got time to gossip. I got to get me right. I ain't got no time to worry about what you doing because I've got to encourage this person that life gets better. I bind the demon of suicide. Live, baby, live. I pray for your mind because peace says it's beautiful over here. Peaceful people understand that I miss breathing air. Peaceful people understand that I'm concerned about the community and I won't make light of Black Lives Matter. Peaceful people say that Black lives do matter because they got it worse than any other race. Peaceful people understood, and I'm not going to steal your vote and wave the Confederate flag. Right, I got said. Peaceful people ain't caring, calling the police on folks because they decide to have a barbecue. Peaceful people. That's why the word of God said, if it all be possible, live peaceable with all men. I need you to understand this as you click, tag, and share. God says, I'm going to bless the peacemaker. That means when your mama want to fight, just put her on block for a little bit. 3,200 folks. Did I just tell you to put your mama on block? Maybe your daddy, maybe your cousin. I'm saying is your mind is important. Some of your mind is being tormented simply because of your family. Some of your minds are being tormented simply because of who you connected to. And God says, I need your mind right. So they have to give you a season. Yeah, y'all don't understand. When God wanted to be in a peaceful place, he said, I've got to go to the Garden of Gethsemane, and I've got to get my mind ready for what I'm about to face for a bunch of folks that don't like me. Some of you under the sound of my voice, making peace means not only do you need the ingredients of Galatians 5, you've got to apply it. What simply means this, I'm going to take peace back by paying the price of just being by myself for a season. I'm not saying isolated because you've got to be careful. The devil comes to kill, steal, and destroy. Whenever the enemy wants to get you to a place of control, he will isolate you. Ladies, pay attention. Please listen to me. If you're in a relationship with anybody and they're isolating you against your family, you've got to be careful because they're trying to manipulate your mind. What I'm saying is be around people that laugh. Be around people that make you smile, baby. Don't be around someone that isolates you from your joy, because the joy of the Lord is your strength. Be around folks that come together and pray for you. Be around folks that say, baby, we're going to be all right. But don't you dare isolate listen to me, I'm saying it. Don't you dare isolate yourself from people that can pull you to a better place. God in heaven knows making peace means you need the ingredients and the formula. The God of peace says, if it all be possible, dwell with people are peaceful. Romans 12:18 says that. It says, if it be possible, you're connected to folks that find it impossible to forgive. You're connected to people who find it impossible to live. People who don't have, listen to me, you got people who find it impossible for you to love like that. That's Craig said, yes, God. Listen to me. I have a good mother-in-law. But I'm going to say this because you're on my page. I'm not on yours. If your mama-in-law is causing hell in your life, if your mother-in-law is causing hell all around you, I'm going to need her to, yeah, because some of you are in mess because you ain't listening to your spouse. It said, leave your mother and your father and cleave unto your husband and wife's womb. The cleaving can't be because you got folks in the middle. You're in an entanglement with your mama-in-law. You're in an entanglement with your daddy-in-law. How about you being in an entanglement with your kids? He trying to raise your hard-headed, snot-nosed brats. But you tell him, don't you say nothing to my son. He needs somebody to say something to him because his own biological daddy possibly ain't saying that. What y'all crying for? Your daughter don't want to listen to your new wife. Hold on, that ain't my problem. Fred and I got something good. Hold on, but that ain't up. Everybody ain't got our situation, Fred. Your daughter is a debaucherous nut. Yeah, he called her a whore. Yeah, he did that. Forgive him. Forgive him because you don't know what they had experienced in their house. And y'all ain't got, okay, it's fine going up the timeline. Good God, today, it ain't number 5 going up the timeline. I must have, give me 6 feet social distancing, please. Some of you need 6 feet social distancing from debaucherous, stressful, strifeful folks. Please tell your family to have several seats and stay out of your marriage. Sometimes, someone said, my Lord, sometimes you have peace in your home and it's the other folks that starting something. Well, hold on now. Some of you, hold on now. Wait a minute. If I had not learned anything from this whole entanglement stuff is he had peace in their life. You ain't got no peace if you gonna say you do me and I do you. I wish... Hold on. See, Fred and I are faithful. We don't believe in all of this infidelity stuff. But let me tell you something. You ain't got peace in your heart. How are you going to have a side chick or a side mister and ask for peace in the house? And you brought the pain. There is no peace with a side piece. The only side piece that I need in my life right now come with French fries. Mic drop. Y'all don't understand. 3,400 folks under the sound of my voice. If you want peace, why you hanging out with your friend and you know the only time she gonna call you is when you want something? If you want peace, why you got your nagging in-laws? Just what? There are people under the side. Someone said, tell it like it is. Why are you, if you want peace, why you keep going back to your cantankerous ex? Like it ain't a whole world of people. Making peace means I've got to keep my mind on the person that can give me the formula and the ingredients. You got to make peace. The reason why people have not made peace is because they don't want it. There's people that like drama. And it may be your mama. It's people that like drama. It's folks that like drama. They keep it going. That girlfriend that just, why you always got to keep stuff going? You know that one girlfriend, you always got to start something. You got that one girlfriend, you leave her at home on Friday night because you know she coming with some drama. Leave that heifer home. She ain't paying for no drink. She ain't paying. She just sitting there. She watching the drink. You ain't going to finish it. She going to finish yours, and yours. She going to run up the tab and she going to sit there and look at everybody like, what? Leave her home. I'm telling the truth because everybody ain't saved on my page. For all you that want a religious somebody, go there. It's true. I don't even like people around me that are sapsuckers. I got rid of a whole family of sapsuckers. And God said, listen to me. If you want peace, you got to get the ingredient. And y'all ain't got the ingredient. It says, why do you think it says make peace? Because it is to be made. It is to be made. Let me tell you something. Some of you like that mess going on. What? Shut up, Fred. Fred said, blocking you, bless me. It did, baby. Some of you have to understand, in your church, if you want peace, somebody got to go. As well as me and Fred give you the right hand of fellowship, baby, we'll give you the left. Because if you're trying to disrupt the atmosphere that it takes the people around you to get miracles, you can't be. You ain't gotta. You don't get a part. No, you don't get a part. No, there's not a part of you that's gonna come in and mess up the atmosphere. You've got to understand the ingredient of peace is creating an atmosphere for God to dwell in, so He can see Himself. And you got to get up out of here. If you are car chronicles, and if you say something, you get blocked. Blocking you, bless me, and CCM. We will block you fast because the atmosphere of peace has to dwell here for miracles, signs, and wonders to follow every seed. 3,400 folks under the sound of my voice. Make your peace. Some of you, your peace have to be, yeah, hello, Ma. What's up? How you doing? You ain't gonna ask for sorry, but guess what? I forgive you anyway. Clickety click. You know what, Dad? I made peace with my daddy before he died. I sure did. I jumped on a light with some Jergens lotions and rubbed that man's corns. And I said, Dad, I love you. I forgive you. And he left. Some of you, it's the worst thing in the world that can happen to you if you don't make peace with somebody and they die and you left here dealing with the guilt. God, that's a painful thing. And God is saying, listen, that's why He said, if it all be possible. He said, because this world gonna be crazy, I'm gonna send the Prince of Peace. He's called the Prince of Peace. That means He's in charge of the peace. And the only way to get it in your life, you got to welcome Him in. Some of you, let me tell you something. You're never gonna be friends with your ex. I've accepted that. I'm not talking about that last one. Like it or not, I had to. Get over it. It happens. It's called life. But understand, some of y'all fighting over diapers. I remember I got taken to court for barrettes. You know them little things that you put all over Navi wear them big barrettes. You gonna take me to court for barrettes? Diapers? Are you serious? A coat? A whole computer? A HP printer that ain't got no. It's not about the stuff, y'all. They don't have peace in their mind. They're being tormented because of what they did. They're being tormented because you got peace. So if you got peace, I'm going to disrupt it with just stupid stuff. Go ahead and take it. Let me tell you something. Get that man his kids. I bet you that Negro changed his mind real fast. If they like Navi, oh, he don't want them babies. Let me explain something to you. Go ahead. Don't let somebody take your peace. Your peace is connected to your joy. The joy of the Lord is your strength. And when you find the joy of the Lord, you'll get your strength and you will take your peace back. The kingdom of heaven suffered violence and the violence taken by force. The force is I am going to force myself to get into a place of peace by doing what God says. I'm going to live in peace with you. And living in peace sometimes means distance. You know the story of Abraham and Lot, and I'm going to get out of here. Abraham and Lot, they were fighting. The handmaidens were fighting. The servants were fighting. And they was cousins. And God said, listen here, because y'all can't live in peace, you pick north, I pick south. You go that way, I go that way. But right now, we love each other, but we're going to agree to disagree. Conflict resolution. I wish somebody the hell would teach it to Trump. Conflict resolution. Everybody that went to college know what I'm talking about. Conflict resolution. Some of y'all ain't got conflict resolution in your household. It's just a mess. And I'm going to tell you something. If you think living in peace is just saying, yes, honey, yes, dear, that's not living in peace. That's control. It's control. Fred got an opinion. Fred can tell me right now in his meat tone or his meat meal tones, baby, we're not doing that. Shutting up. We're not doing it. And some of you wives, you just talk too much. You just, she my mother. She not mother. She my mother. That's my mother. Don't you say nothing to my mother. Don't you say nothing to my mother. When you going over there and live with her there? Don't you say that. My father, your father ain't got no business raising your house. If you're nasty. If you listen to your father, you better. Now, if he telling you to smoke crack and spend the rent money, then I get it. But if he just saying, look, we're not going to do that today, sweetheart. Most single women are single because they're too aggressive. They have programmed themselves for singleness. That means that they're so comfortable in the atmosphere they created until they says, I'd rather live like this than have conflict. It's a healthy way to fight. I know that now. It's called a disagreement, agreeing to disagree. And you have to make peace. Sometimes you're trying to make peace with people that's got mental, they bipolar disorder. It ain't got nothing to do with you. The worst person you could try to make peace with is a narcissistic personality. Narcissism, oh, you will never have peace with them. Never, 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 never. That's right. That's why I am where I am. You can never have peace with someone who's a narcissistic. You can never have a peace with a person that has OCD, because they have mental abilities that does not understand the natural things of life. It's hard. The worst people in the world to get free from, the worst person in the world to get deliverance are people who are narcissistic. Because they have such a high sense of pride until God himself speaks and they're like, I know everything. And that's why God said pride cometh before a fall. I see for the peace. This girl just said, my son's dad took me to court and was granted custody. He didn't keep him long. He took me back to court and told me to just take him. Ah, see there? That's what God said, if it all be possible. Your ex ain't fighting about no shoes, no Barbie dolls. They emotionally hurt and scarred. And they looking at your piece saying, dang, man. And now they got hell. It says, listen to me. If it all be possible, if it be possible, today I want you to forgive your offender. Forgive anybody. I don't care who they are. Forgive them. Sometimes you got to tell your kids, look, your father, he over there with that mess. Your mother over there with that mess. You create your life. And when they're ready, they'll come around. And if they don't, that ain't going to stop what God is doing on your life. Make peace. See for the peace today. Because God speaks about a harvest and it's necessary. Everything that you see in my life is real. It's not fake. It ain't phony. The only thing fake on me is my eyelashes here. Here they go. Here. See? My eyelashes. They ain't real. And these bundles in my hair. Because Fred love me whether I'm bald-headed or not. But God said, never mind all of that stuff. He said, what about keeping your mind on me? I am the God of peace. God matters and opinions don't. God bless you.